Hi everyone, it's Anne here from annshappystampers.co.uk and I'm back again with another tutorial. Now today I want to show you how I've made this cute little lantern box, and I think it's really sweet. And inside I've just got one of those little battery operated tea lights. I've got another one here. It's like a sparkly gold effect, which for people in the UK, I think I got these from Home Bargains. And you just pull the little plastic thing out, and there we go. If you can see that, really sweet. So that's what I've made my little box for. I'll just knock that back off. So it's really simple to do actually. It's not hard, even though it's got a bit of a different shape. So I'm going to show you how I made it. Now this one was done in fresh fig, and I used the fresh, what do you call it again, Florals DSP. I used some of the medallion stickers, the flourishing thinlits, I think you call them, and just a butterfly from the butterfly thinlits. So we're going to do it, we're going to decorate it a bit different. So what I'm using is, oh, my card's gotten bent. Right, we're going to do it in lemon lime twist, which I love this colour, and I've got some little pieces of the medallion DSP, and on this one I used the Sweet and Sassy framelits. Now I thought it would be perfect to use the Eastern medallion thinlits on this, so we're going to use these to cut out our little our little windows. And then also on this box here I've just put some different decorations around, but the other one I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to cut 4 of these out on every side, just to change it up a little bit. We're not doing any stamping, so we don't need a stamp set. Right, what you're going to need is a piece of card which is 10 3/8 by 6.5 inches. You are going to need a piece for your handle, which is 3/4 of an inch by 7, and I've got some DSP for my handle, which I haven't wrote the blooming size down. It is 5/8 by 6 3/8. And I think I've given you the wrong measurement for the handle. Yeah, it was 3/4 by 6.5. So it's 3/4 by 6.5, not 7. And that is 5/8 by 6 3/8, I'm going to say. Right, so that's what you need. So I think we'll just get cracking on this straight away. So we're going to do some scoring on here. So take your scoreboard, and I'm just going to pop it in on the long side first, and we are going to score it at every 2.5 inches. So it's going to be 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10. Okay, turn it to the short side, and you're going to score at 3/4 of an inch. That's going to be the very top of your little lantern. Then we're going to score at 1 7/8 and 4 3/8. So that is the basis of our little lantern box. but obviously we need to do some stuff with these to give it that shape. Okay, so we'll get the scoreboard out the way. And what I've done is, to make it a bit easier, I hope, I've done a little template, because they're the little apertures that we'll cut out. Obviously we'll cut 4, but I've wrote the measurements there, so I can't write them down. So what we need to do is, you're going to need a pencil and a ruler. And I'm just going to zoom you in a little bit. Right, so roughly near the score line here, what we need to do is take your ruler, and I found centimetres was easier with the ruler, so what I've done is the ruler right at the very end, and then 1 centimetre I've just put a little mark, a little pencil mark like that. Okay, the next score line along, again 1 centimetre, just a little mark. And basically we want to do this in all 4 boxes. Mark along 1 centimetre from the score line. Okay, just keep going along. 1 centimetre. So basically you're marking each rectangle twice, you know, in each corner at 1 centimetre. So you should end up, is it going to focus? Where's my pencil marks? There. You should end up with 2 in each box. Okay, now what you need to do is, from here to there, we're going to draw a pencil mark. So from the very corner to our little score line, our little pencil mark, sorry, we're just going to draw a little pencil line. So we're just joining it up really, and we're just going to do that with all of them. So from the pencil mark right into the corner, okay, and just keep doing that on all of them. Dead easy. Right, so last one. Up to now, that is what you should have. Okay, now what we're going to do is, the lines that we've just made, don't worry about being, you know, spot on. It's okay, I suppose, if you're a little bit off. Basically I'm just going to then put the ruler, line it up, and I'm just going to mark up with the pencil. Again, I'm going to go to this line that we've made, and I'm just going to try and get it even. So basically I'm going to follow up with my pencil line, and I'm just going to do this on all of them. Just going to, you know, get what I think's straight to my eye, and I'm just going to extend the line that we've made straight up to the top. And then I'll show you in a second what it looks like. That's what you should have now, okay, which is excuse me, that's our template as well. Now what we need to do is, the little squiggly lines are the bits that we're going to cut away. Alright, so we need to cut this whole piece away here. We don't need this. But on these ones, because if you'll see, we've got a score line in the middle of them all, we need to just cut away one part of it, which happens to be this part. On every side it's this little one, okay, and we'll be left with just one of these, and then we're just going to snip along there. So we're creating 2 little tabs. So I'm going to mark this again on here as well, so we don't need this bit. don't need this, and this one we just don't need the very end one, the two end ones. And then if you want to move further down, all we then need to cut away is this skinny little rectangle here, and that's it. Okay, hope you can see that. So what I'll do is I might as well do them and show you what I mean. So basically I'm just going to follow my pencil lines exactly how I've cut them. Okay, and I'm just going to turn it round because I think it's going to be easier for me to cut it this way. So there, as you can see, I've just followed the pencil line. And then with this one, all I've done here is I just go down the middle. Okay, so I've opened it up, and then again I'm just going to follow my pencil mark. Okay, so I've snipped away, you know, the bit that I'd wrote on, and then we're just going to cut across the bit here that's still got our pencil marks, just like that. And that's all you do all the way along. So again, I'm just going to snip down the middle, cut away the part that we have our little squiggly pencil on, and then I'm just going to snip up here with what's left. Dead easy, really. This one I'm just going to cut these two skinny rectangles away, but I'm just going to miter there a little bit, so I find it sometimes a bit easier for the box to close. Okay, now, okay, so what we need to do is we need to remove this piece here, and again I'm just going to miter in there, and that is what you're left with. Now you will have to rub these pencil lines out, okay, but that's not an issue. And then the bottom, what I do here is I'm just going to cut up either side of the score line, and it's just going to leave a little gap, and I just find it helps things not get, you know, it makes it so you don't get things sticking out the bottom. I just find it's easier that way. So just cut it either side of the score line just a little bit, and you'll end up with that. I'll zoom the camera back out actually. Right, so that is that done, and then I'll rub my pencil lines out in a little bit. So what I'm going to do is fold, give it a quick fold and burnish, and then we are going to cut out our little shapes on our little box. What I'll probably do is I'll just cut one out, one square, and then I'll do the rest off camera, otherwise we'll be here all night. So just fold them over as they are, like so. Just give them a little burnish, and also this little side piece here. Now the bits that you're left with, your little pieces here, we just need to fold and burnish them. Now I tell you what I haven't done. What I should have done was scored them as well, but it's no big deal, we can do that now. So just get your stylus and just follow down, because you need to score them so that they they can fold properly. It's because when I made it I didn't put the pencil lines in, I just scored it, but I'm just putting them in on this one just to, you know, show you how to do it, just to give you a bit of help with where to score and stuff. So yeah, we do need to put a score line in these. That's why that one wouldn't fold properly. I wondered why. So that's that done. Now they should fold, and they do. So just fold and burnish these as well. Okay, they'll just fold over. Like, oh, and I haven't cut that one. Excuse me. And that's it for that. So just bring them back out. We've folded them, and then obviously you're going to need to rub your pencil lines out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Big Shot, and I'm going to show you where we need to cut out our little apertures. So to get this to fit on here, what I did was I just folded the top over. Okay, just that top flap, and then you'll find that it then fits in. So what I want to do with mine is I've got this piece here, and I'm going to line it up in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to put this other little piece in the middle of that. Get that nice and central. And then I'm going to run that through. Has that moved? Okay, and all the little bits are dropping out already. I just need to pick them out, and as you can see, I think that's really nice effect. So just get these little bits off here, and then taking the other little mini piece that you have, what I want to do is I want to cut this out from here. Now to get it to fit this time, we can fold this bit up. Okay, so I'm just going to get that in the centre of there, and then run it through. Actually, I need to fold a couple of them up. Sorry, the camera had switched off. So yeah, fold a couple of them up, and then I'm just going to pop that on there, get it in the middle like so. Run that through. And there we go. So basically what you're going to need to do is just do that on every one, or whatever you want to have on, and that will be our little lantern box. So I'm going to get on and do that, and I will be back when I've cut the other three out. Okay everyone, there's all the little pieces cut out, and I think that looks really nice. So what we need to do now is our little pieces of DSP, we're just going to glue them onto the top of here. So I'm just going to use a little bit of Tombow for that. so glad I didn't drop it on the glue side. So just stick those down, and there should just be a little border all the way around. And it got dark all of a sudden, so I've had to put the lamp on. Just make sure your pattern is the right way. So that's them glued on there, and what we're going to do now is put it together. So we need some glue down here, alright, and then if you just fold it over, and then it should match up there perfectly. And then just make sure the glue's stuck. Just hold that for a second or so. Alright, so that's it stuck together. Now we want our join at the back, so what we're going to do now is, just to make it easier, I'm just going to push this bottom in, so, and we'll glue that in a minute. So what we need to do is, our pieces here, we need to pop glue on both of them, and they're going to stick to there. Now they will go straight, you've just got to kind of push that one in and then make sure that one's straight like that. So we're going to do that all the way around. You just want a little bit of glue on. And just get this stuck in the right place. And just hold that for a few seconds. I find using glue is the easiest way to put it together, because the little tabs are such funny little angles. It would be a bit of a nightmare to use tape, I think. So a bit more glue. Just keep doing this all the way around. Okay, I thought I'd cut my tabs off there. Okay, and then the last one, sticky bit on that glue. Oops. And just push them down. There you go. How sweet is that? And then that's going to be the front. So I want a piece in there, and then that's going to go there. So I'm just going to stick a little bit of Tombow on here, just like that. Then I'm going to put a bit on here. That's going to go in there. And then finally some more on here. To make sure it's all stuck. And that's what I meant about trimming a little slit out the bottom. It just stops bits hanging over the edge, and you just have to end up trimming them off anyway. So, and then if you want, you can get your bone folder and just run it across the bottom to make sure it's all stuck. Isn't that so cute? I think I really like these. They're lovely. So what's left to do is our little handle. I've already glued my piece of DSP on, and I've just took the bone folder and I've just give it some shape like that. Okay, and I want to stick, I'm just going to attach it like that. So I think for that I'm just going to use a bit of fast fuse on the ends here. Okay, so oops, make sure we've got it the right way around. I know which bit was the front now. I think it was this one. So I'm just going to line that up there so it's pretty central to each side of the paper. And then again on this side, and just press that down. And then I find if you just kind of go like that, just, you know, it gives it a bit more of a handle shape, which I think it's gorgeous. Really like that. So what's left to do now? Oh yes, I've got some of these gorgeous gold faceted gems, and I'm going to put the smallest one just on the side of the handle there, and another one on there, just like that. And then I've also got some of this beautiful gold, what do you call it, metallic edge ribbon. And like I did on this one, I just wanted to tie some on there, and I've just remembered I forgot to do something, but we can still do it. So I'm just going to trim some ribbon off, and I'm just going to tie it in a little bow. Just pull it tight. And then just adjust that. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. And then I'm just going to trim the edges. I should have got my sharp scissors actually for this. Alright, so there's our little ribbon. Gorgeous. And then what I forgot to do, which it doesn't really matter, we can still do it, is I've got some of the lovely gold stickers, the vinyl stickers, and last time I think I used that one along the bottom, so I think this time we'll use the other one. And then all I did for this was, you can't really make these go like round, you know, round a corner, so I've trimmed them because you tend to find they just, I don't know, I don't think they stick properly. So what I'm going to do is, which way do I want them? I'll have them this way. So literally just stick them down, just level with the end of where the box, you know, ends basically, and then just stick that down, and then I just took my snips and I just trimmed it off like that, and then you'll get 2 out of 1 piece. You'll need 2 pieces altogether. Just checking I hadn't put it upside down there. I'll stick that there, and then there's a little bit left, but you know, it's okay. You do get 4 sheets of these, and I think they're really good value because you get absolutely loads. Oh, I nearly stuck it upside down. I think I have stuck one upside down. No, I haven't. And then one there. And just trim that again. And the last one on there. Gorgeous. I think that looks really, really pretty. I do, it's so cute. And then all that's left to do is our little tea light. I'm going to pop it on, and I'm just going to drop it in. And obviously it's not really dark, so you can't really see, but you can see it flickering away there. So I hope you like it. There's the other one that I made. I think they're a really sweet little idea. You can do them in all sorts of designs, colours, whatever you fancy. And I think they're really nice. You could just have them as a home decor piece, to be honest, whatever you want to do with them. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back again on Friday with another tutorial. So until then, take care and bye for now.